So in closing, I'd just like to thank the gentlelady, Robin Kelly, for her leadership in leading tonight's Congressional Black Caucus hour. These special orders give us the opportunities to speak directly to the American people about the work on their behalf and the issues that we care about. This is something that we do, and we are honored to be able to do it. I'd also like to thank the people at home that have tuned in tonight, and I hope it is our point to engage in ongoing and meaningful dialogue, and I hope that we will continue to join us on Monday nights. We began by discussing the nomination of Loretta Lynch as the next U.S. Attorney General. Ms. Lynch's nomination has been slow-walked by the Republicans who'd rather make it more about the president's immigration policy than about Mrs. Lynch's qualifications and strength of character. Ms. Lynch has earned a number of outside endorsements, including the International Associations of Chiefs of Police, and her record is impeccable. It is the hope of this caucus that the full Senate comes to realize the urgency of her nomination and confirms her immediately. Ms. Lynch's professional record suggests that she will embrace a vision of the Department of Justice whose mission is to advance the cause of justice and equality for all Americans. This is absolutely critical to the African American community whose needs are not currently being met by our criminal justice system. Today we see the criminal justice system that does not treat all black lives as though they matter. From Staten Island to Ferguson, unarmed black men have been the victims of excessive deadly force by law enforcement. This creates and perpetuates a distrust in our communities, and it makes it increasingly difficult to have a meaningful dialogue between law enforcement and our communities they are charged with protecting. These negative perceptions of police treatment are compounded by a number of other factors, including the disturbing gaps in incarceration rates. African Americans are incarcerated at a rate that is 7 times higher than our white counterparts. These individuals are removed from the workforce often for drug-related crimes during their prime working years. They struggle to re-enter society, having difficulty finding jobs and becoming productive members of their communities. Instead of immediately incarcerating those who commit drug-related non-violent crimes, more efforts should be devoted to rehabilitation. At the same time, we need to reevaluate the effectiveness of the war on drugs, a war that disproportionately affects African Americans and devastates African American and minority communities. And when ex-felons re-enter society, we need to ensure that our criminal justice system avoids purely punitive measures against them, including ex-felon disenfranchisement. Finally, reform of our criminal justice system is eliminating disparities in sentences. According to the National Urban League, mandatory minimums and disparities in crack cocaine sentencing incarcerated countless numbers of African Americans for an inhumane length of time and had the U.S. the world leader in prison population. This has created a modern-day caste system in America. When we address these issues, we will make significant progress toward a criminal justice system that reflects our values of full equality for all Americans. And Mr. Speaker, with that, I yield back the balance of my time.